Hey everyone, how are you doing? Here's a week 3 preview for the Desmos activity in my Algebra 1B class. Again, we're learning about patterns, and this one is called What Comes Next. So here we go. We're on screen 1 of 20, and we're given a graph. The blue graph here follows a pattern. Drag the black dot to show what you think comes next and explain your reasoning. So for me, it looks like it goes over 3 and up 2. Over 3 and up 2, they form a nice straight line. So I would go over 3 and up 2 again. And there we go. It's a linear pattern. Slope of 2/3. Submit to class, and let's move on. Now these 2 points show another pattern. Looks like it goes over 2 down a half, over 2 down a half. So I would say right there it goes over 2 down again. Another linear pattern. The slope is over 2 and down, well actually it's down, each square on the y-axis is 2, so it goes down 1. So slope is -1 over 2. Now we're getting into some interesting stuff. The blue dots follow another pattern. Okay, what's going on here? So from this dot, going from -3 to 8, and looks like we go over 3 units and down 4 units between those two, but now between these two I go over 3 units and down 2 units. So I went down 4, now I went down 2. I'm going to guess that, oh well, let's just say it goes down 1. It seems to be going down by half every time, from 4 down to 2 down. Now let's say it's going over 1 down. So it decreases by only 1 unit as the y values seem to be decreasing by half each time. This goes from 4, so the first time we did -4 between the first 2 points, then we subtracted 2 between the next 2 points, then we subtracted 1, and so forth. That's just my estimate right there. This one is our curved graph, right? We're going to be starting to look at patterns where we multiply, patterns of exponential growth or exponential change, which is very different than linear change. So that's the whole purpose of this, is to start looking at the difference between linear and exponential change. Here's another one. What's the pattern of growth here? Well, this one's starting at 1, and then it goes to 3, and then it looks like if I go -1, this is 0.333, that's 1/3. Looks like it's multiplying by 3. So if this is 1 and 3, the next one I might want to do is 1 and 9. So right around there. So it looks like the y values are multiplying by 9 to get bigger. Okay, so here we go. On this one, we got 2 points. Abby says she knows what comes next. Megan says we don't have enough information. Why do you think each one? Actually, both could be right depending on how you make your argument, so answer as you will. If it's linear, we probably do know the next point. If it's exponential or multiplying, we may not know the next point. So that's what you're going to get into, is the differences. So then you got some tables to work on, some tables to fill out. What's the pattern? And then you can see so far we've been exploring graphs and tables of linear and exponential functions. Now we're going to look at some equations. Here's a line, and there's an equation of a line. On the next one, you're going to work with more linear stuff, coming up with equations. More linear stuff with equations. Here is an exponential equation. You can see it curves and has a very different type of equation there. So you're going to work more with looking at patterns, writing out exponential growth and equations there. So hopefully this will help wrap up what we've been starting with week 3, comparing what exponential equations are, what exponential growth is, this idea we're multiplying by the same number over and over again in the pattern, and helps you connect with graphs, tables, and equations for all that. Let me know if you need any help and have fun working on this activity.